Oh, man. You're going to hear a lot of that this episode. It's the live episode, number 45 from the Gman Tavern. Mallory Bradford, my lovely girlfriend, was my guest. We had so much fun. This episode was a blast to record. Thank you to everyone who came out and was a part of it. It was very special to see all you guys there. There's a bunch of special guests on this episode. I will leave that as a surprise. So you got that to look forward to. A couple little foreshadowing for you. But it was a great episode. It was a great time. We're going to start doing more live ones. I want to do more live ones. Let me know where you want me to do them. If you're out there in Milwaukee or Detroit or San Luis Obispo, California, wherever, we'll come see you. We'll do a live one. Just let me know at the Mike O'Keefe on Instagram and Twitter. Fantastic. We'll have a great time. We'll come to you and we'll make it happen. Everything here in Jazz Fuzzland is fantastic. We got some great new shows popping off. Deanna Ortiz, friend of the show, friend of the me, has a new show called Crushes, where she talks about her crushes on gross people or pretty people. She talks about her crushes on people. And that's important for you guys to hear because it's a good time. It's a very fun show. Check her out on here. And That Time I Got Arrested with B. Casper is coming back. So subscribe to that. She's killing it. She is the best. Thank you so much. I got a couple dates coming up here in the Chicago and other places area. 9/5, September 5th. That's a Thursday. I'm doing Congrats on Your Success in Logan Square. I'm closing that out. That'll be very fun. October 4th and 5th, I'm at the Holly Hotel in Holly, Michigan. October 6th, I'm at the Laugh Factory for the roast of the Joker. And guess what? I'm playing Bane on stage, doing my terrible Bane voice, roasting other Batman villains. So come hang out. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait. Andy Fleming was so nice to finally respect the glory and power of my Bane impression and have me come do it on stage. I can't wait. It's going to be the greatest. And as always, every Monday night, Gman Tavern, best night ever, 9 o'clock. We'd love to see you there. We want to do more live podcasts, though. That is... I got a little taste of it. I got a little live podcast in my veins, and now I want to shoot it up all the time. I apologize for the reference. I'm talking about insulin, not skag. So just know that. I would love some more live podcast insulin so my live podcast blood sugar doesn't go crazy. Anyway, at the Mike O'Keefe, at Multiple Idiots for the show. My guest, again, is my lovely, lovely, lovely and talented girlfriend, Mallory Bradford. She's at MP Bradfo. She's so funny. She's the best. It's weird to plug your girlfriend's social media, but there you go. Just don't be a creep, because if you do that, then I'll creep on you, and it'll just be a circle of creep, and that's not where anyone wants to be. Anyway, here we go. Episode 45, live from the Gman Tavern with Mallory Bradford. Here we go.
Alrighty, the wonderful man coming to the stage. I can't say enough about him. He's my best friend, my comedy mentor. Get real up for Mike O'Keefe!
Keep it going for Mary Kate, everybody. How funny were her and Marty? That was great. That was lovely. It's great to be here. First off, I thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here, you know? You're supporting something. Let's get that out of the way. Awesome. How many, by round of applause, how many people have heard my Big Dumb Idiot Stupid podcast, Buddy of the Groom, before? Appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you haven't heard it, I understand. Every week I interview someone to be my groomsmen, and that is the show. We have a little fun. We have a little chits and chats, and we have a nice time, and I ask some questions. And then we get to it, and I bring down my ruling from on high, and we'll see how it goes tonight. So far, this will be episode 45. So far, 0 for 44. No one's made it. Shut the fuck up, sir. Honestly, this wouldn't be possible without Aaron's partner. Give it up for Craig and Tuffy, everybody. We have a very special episode we're doing tonight, and I can't wait to do it. Can't wait to make it happen. I think I'm finally going to kiss my girlfriend for the first time tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, the greatest comedian. Oh my God, I just remembered a bit from when we first met, and I'm going to say it. Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago's best sports comedian. And my sweet, sassy old lady, Mal Bradford, everybody. Hi. Yeah. Show them your white pants. This is nice. Also, I know you can't see this on the podcast. Look at that pour of wine at the Gman Tavern. Holy shit. That is healthy.
I had to put a straw in it so I didn't spill.
So, how's it going? How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm lovely.
Thanks for having me.
It's no problem. It's no problem at all. It turns out you were one of the few comedians whose phone number I actually have.
Unbelievable.
I don't know how I got it. So, little backstory. We haven't really talked since Friday.
No, we haven't talked in about 48 hours.
We haven't talked in about 48 hours. And it's because we're breaking up. You're welcome. Bye, guys. No, I'm just kidding. No, and it was for this.
Yeah.
It really was. Yeah.
It was nice.
So how have you been?
No, I mean, it was refreshing is what I'm trying to say.
48 hours of you not going like, hey, who's Raven? Who's Raven?
Me not being like, where are you now? What are you watching right now? What did you eat today?
Are you ready to eat? But it was actually really, it was very tough for me.
Yeah.
And here's why. I pulled a fantastic Mal move.
Tell me all about it.
Here we go. I was in the road. I was in Waterford, Michigan this weekend at...
Wow, that was surprising, honestly.
That was far too much. I wish you could have been 100 people yesterday twice. Great shows at One Night Stands, sparsely attended, but it's August.
It was called One Night Stands?
Oh my God, yes. Thank you for asking.
Unbelievable.
The club is called One Night Stands.
Nice.
The owner's name is Stan, and he's a notorious dirty dog. Saturday during the day, I do what I always do when I'm on the road. I go to the motion picture.
Okay.
I see Ready or Not, starring a woman we went to a wedding with.
Oh, Samara
Weaving.
Weaving. Everyone go see that.
Name drop.
Yes, go see that film. Opening weekend, please.
She's
Leave
Margot
here.
Robbie, but with better cheekbones.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Yeah,
And she's a very nice person.
She's a great lady.
Yeah.
So I go in, I see I really enjoyed it. It was really funny. It's really funny. It's very scary. Adam Brody?
Okay.
He's in there from the OC.
From the OC?
He's from the OC, bitch, and he's doing a good time.
Summer's boyfriend. I love that.
Andy McDowell, Groundhog Day.
Oh, girl.
She looks great.
Yeah, I've seen her on all the press on Samara's Instagrams.
She looks great. So it's about a 90-minute motion picture. Let's call it minute 87.
Okay.
I'm the only one in the theater.
I'm so nervous.
Because that's how I like it.
Okay.
If you see a movie at 11 on a Saturday in Waterford, Michigan, you should be the only one there.
Yes, you should. 100%.
That's the comedian's time to see the movie.
Yes, no one else is allowed.
So I'm the only one in there, and minute 87, a guy walks in, and...
Did that happen?
No. That's called professionalism.
Unbelievable.
A guy walks in, turns, looks at me, shines a flashlight in my eye, and goes, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And I go, "What are you doing here?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he left.
Did he work at the theater?
let me follow
I'm
this
so
up.
sorry. My bad.
So that happens, and as soon as that happens in my head, I was like, I'm getting AMC passes for a while. So I go up to the guest services desk. I go, hey, a weird thing happened. I was just watching the movie. A guy came in, showed a flashlight in my eye, and then left. And then the woman goes, was it Samuel? And I went, it sounds like it might have been Samuel. She was like, yeah, he's new. And then I got 5 free movie passes.
Oh my God, date night!
I did it!
Yay!
Yay! We're gonna go see the Mr. Rogers documentary 5 times.
Oh, we're gonna cry 5 times.
5 cries.
Yay! Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so proud of you.
It was good. It was
Customer
fantastic.
service warrior Mike O'Keefe.
I'm doing it, baby.
Love that.
Also, the only person who's traveled more than Mary Kate Beck is you. You love a travel.
I do love a travel.
You love a travel.
I love a travel.
You love a travel.
Honey, I love a travel.
Henny. I think the real reason we haven't done this yet is because we just do this rhythm with each other.
Yeah.
It's like jazz, but even less popular.
For sure. It's like jazz, but too many words.
But too many. Jazz, no words. Us.
Shut up. Can you imagine?
This is why we don't invite you guys to dinner. Also, because Mike only wants to eat wings and cry. I didn't go. My new thing on the road.
Yeah?
And I'm announcing this to the listening public.
Okay.
I'm gonna start drinking less on the road. More edibles. Bring them on. I love to.
Love that. You guys, that means you can pay Mike in edibles.
Yeah, I'm tired of these drink tickets. Let's get some medium brownies.
That's nice. Did it make things better?
It did. Yeah. I had I closed down a Buffalo Wild Wings last night. I did.
That's not the saddest sentence I've heard today, but it's close.
Look out for that episode of Travel Disasters next week. But I closed down a Buffalo Wild Wings. I had a wrap and a beer and a half.
Wow.
And I just watched Japanese pro wrestling on my phone
sounds
in the
about
corner.
Right. You know,
just higher than
if
giraffe
you'd asked
ass.
me what I thought you would do, higher than giraffe ass. Did your guy win?
What's a wrestling show called?
A recital. One time when Mike and I first started dating, he took me to a recital, and and he so badly wanted me to like it. Is Marty still? Hi, Marty.
Yeah.
Marty was he was working at the show doing some cool stuff, and at the end of it, he came over to say hi to us and see how things were going. And I looked at him, and I just had like 5 tears slowly dripping down my face, and I was like, "I'm having a really good time." And he looks at Mike and he goes, "You got to get her out of here."
Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, I know."
He was like,
So,
she's too cute. Like,
I get it, dog.
No more tears.
For sure. Yeah.
I haven't been back since.
But you are a fantastic partner in a lot of different ways, and
Thank
one
you.
of them is that you do go on some dumb adventures with me. So now you're the biggest Mighty Mighty Bosstones fan in the world right now.
Oh my God, I think what you're saying is I get dragged to so much shit. Unbelievable.
You've seen Flogging Molly from a balcony.
I did see, and I would only see it from the balcony. I said, I will not be on the floor. You better get me elevated or nothing at all. And
I'm going to
happened.
see a Celtic punk band only if there's a waiter that comes and asks me questions.
Yeah, and guess what? There was, and it was fine.
It was really good. It was fine. So, ringing endorsements. And then we saw the Bosstones in a dungeon, but instead of like whips and chains, it was $12 beers last weekend.
$12 cash only. It was the worst venue I've ever been to.
Shitty. Yeah, it was. Yeah, if you're out there and you're the rave in Milwaukee, eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
Eat a fat
dick,
the rave in Milwaukee.
And if you're whatever government organization shuts places down, go there.
Yeah.
It should have been
FDA,
illegal.
whatever it is, it should be illegal.
It was awful there.
With that said, I did see 3 different people in Mighty Mighty Bosstones hockey jerseys and flannel plaid pants.
Right, like I said, it was awful there.
We are a resilient fan base.
I made Mike take me to a place with $16 cocktails after that. Which is hard to find in Milwaukee. All of the drinks cost $1 there.
Yeah. They cost $1 and they punch them down your mouth.
Right, yeah. And I was like, take me somewhere with the dried hibiscus. And we found it, and then I went to eat the dried hibiscus, and Mike was like, you can't eat that. And I was like, watch me. It was delicious. It's candied.
I thought it was just a bunch of orange rind, but you proved me wrong.
No, it was candied orange
I'm
rind.
uncultured.
I know, well.
I'm up here in my blue jean tuxedo.
Yeah, it's cute. I think it's cute.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I help pick it out.
Give it up for Mallory Bradford's fashion sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into it. Okay. Part of the reason that I started this whole show was because of the many, 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 many weddings that we've gone to in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
And so right now, in front of all these people, I'd like to ask you, who's going to be the first to get divorced?
Oh, no.
I'm so kidding.
Oh,
I'm so kidding. I'm so kidding. I'm so kidding.
I'm thinking through it, though, and I have sweat just going down my back right now. Don't look under the chair. It's sweat coming down my back.
I'll find out on the drive home. It's no big deal.
No, I don't. There's no one I'm worried about, but maybe I should be. I don't know.
No, I think they're all very strong, especially the one that's here. Huh?
Yay!
All right, Claire and Ben. Give it up for Claire and Ben, everybody. It's weird. They actually met. Their first date was at a CYSK Marty DeRosa's show. Full circle. How about that? Yeah.
They actually met at the club, but their first date was at a Marty DeRosa CYSK show.
I don't care about those kind of details. Did y'all meet at a club? A party. Okay.
I'll give you the details on the drive home.
Okay, cool. Sounds like it was some sort of warehouse rave situation.
No, it was like a Lake Forest pool party.
It was just like a key party where you went in and you fucked a stranger with a mask on. I get it.
Sure, yeah. It was Eyes Wide Shut is where they met. Nicole Kidman, Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Shout out to friend of the show, Billy Procida.
Okay.
But that's great. Part of our charm is that it's all your charm.
Sure. No, I think it's that I'm a little mean, but in a cute way. So
no, 100%, yeah. And frankly, I need to be taken down a peg or 5 at all times.
Someone's got to do it, honey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let's get into it, huh?
Okay, I'm ready.
So because this is an interview to be one of my groomsmen, and some of these questions kind of involve you in a way, and we've been dating for upwards of 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to do a special thing. We have a mic set up over here, and we have a couple guests in the crowd who have been on the show before.
Incredible. This is a surprise to me.
If there's any one of these that you think that you need to phone a friend.
Oh.
Well, anybody who's been on the show before or not, we got some people who haven't been on the show before.
Okay.
You can have them come up there and help you.
I love this approach.
Talk you through it, huh?
Okay, fantastic.
How's that sound? You guys ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Awesome. First question with a bullet. Mallory Paige Shlomit Bradford.
Mm-hmm. It is my
Hebrew name.
Yes. One quick thing before we keep going. My Hebrew name is Shlomit, and I have a little sister who is 6 years younger than me. And at her bat mitzvah, they say your Hebrew name, and that was when I found out that her Hebrew name is also Shlomit. And I asked my mom why we had the same Hebrew name, and she was like, "I just forgot I named you that." So, out of all the Hebrew names in the world, we got double Shlomits in the Bradford house. She's Friedel Shlomit, which I don't know if it's worse. Yeah.
Friedel Shlomit.
I know.
Oh, boy.
It's not a good language.
It's tough for anybody.
Yes.
Anyway, your first question.
Okay.
Plan my bachelor party, Mallory.
Can I use notes? Because I did do research on this one.
Second precedented. Kind of precedented.
Hold on.
Go for it.
I just thought this one might come up. So, okay. The thought is Your favorite city in the world.
Whoa. I forgot. There's rules.
Sorry.
There's a caveat.
Okay.
There's a caveat. I apologize. Number 1, money, not an issue.
Sure.
Number 2, logistics, how we get there, how long we stay, how long it lasts, not an issue.
Okay.
Number 3, whether or not I will enjoy it, not an issue.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's an interesting one. But
Yeah.
this answer is with your enjoyment in mind because it's your bachelor party and you should enjoy it, in my personal and professional opinion, as someone who goes to a lot of weddings. So, and a lot of bachelorette parties. Okay. It's in New Orleans. Your favorite city in America that I won't go to with you anymore.
Oh, look. I think it's because when I get down there, I start to talk like the locals. I feel as if when I get down to New Orleans, I feel as if I am at home with my brother. It seems that my words go from popping out of my mouth to just dribbling off the tongue. I feel as if New Orleans is my home away from home, 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 New Orleans.
Yeah, so like I said, I will not go there with you anymore. I refuse. I won't do it. It's a wonderful city that I loved very much until I met you. All right, so it's in New Orleans. The weekend that we pick, and I'm going to need some audience help from this. I don't need anyone in the chair. I just need someone to shout something out. Is that I do know that there is a wrestling show that has happened there in the past, I think.
WrestleMania.
Okay. Okay. So
Marty just said that the same way he would yell at his dog for shitting on the rug. WrestleMania!
Yeah, and I will always love him for getting me out of that wrestling recital. So he can do anything he wants. He's fine with me.
Marty Dad Roast, everybody. He's one of the best.
Okay, you go down there for WrestleMania. I don't know how many days that lasts, but I hope it's only one. And so that's day 1 of your... Okay, Marty, that's enough. That's enough. It's upsetting. Unbelievable. Okay, so
I'm not doing that Monday and Tuesday. Come on, it's too much my neck beard, baby.
Okay, you can go for as much of WrestleMania as you want. I don't care. I'm not there, thank God. And then, okay, the other thing you do there, and this is what I wrote down, is then you take a party bus. And the party bus takes you to Gulf Islands Water Park.
Ooh.
Which is 1 hour and 5 minutes outside of New Orleans. And they have any kind of water rides that you would possibly ever want. And then, okay, that's the only note I have for the whole podcast. I just wanted to write down the name of that place. And then I think you do on the party bus, you have one of those like shrimp boils, maybe it could be a food truck party bus that you take down there and it's just shrimp and other shellfish and seafood.
Yeah.
And then so you take that to the water park, you just like float and sun yourself at the water park, you go down the slides, you go in the lazy river, you could go in the wave pool if you need to relax for a minute. And then you take the party bus / food truck back and you go on a fan boat tour.
Oh, I love it.
Right? And you see some of the gators.
Okay.
And then you eat wings and you come home. And that's your bachelor party.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are the gators ornery? I don't lie when they're ornery. That sounds fantastic.
Right?
I love it.
Yeah, and I'll never do that trip with you. So.
I know you won't.
Okay, great.
There's so many... Listen, there's a thing in our relationship where every May... I'll say to Mallory, you know what I haven't done in a long time? Gone to the water park. And then Mallory says, no fucking way. It's like clockwork. It's like daylight savings time.
Yeah, you like take a day off every summer to go to Great America, and I'm like, absolutely not.
I did do that.
Disgusting.
Me and Tiny Dave went to Great America a couple years ago. We had a nice time.
I remember. Yeah.
Nope, never mind. That was not him.
No,
I'm sorry.
it was like, I think Bill, maybe.
Yeah, it was Bill Gewirtz, who...
And someone else.
Bill Gewirtz, I don't know if you guys saw this, got to do the job of a child at the White Sox game yesterday.
What happened? Is he sick?
Bill Gewirtz got to do the game ball delivery at the White Sox yesterday, which is basically when they have someone, usually a child or someone with cancer or a vet returning from the war, at the beginning of the game, walk the baseball out to the pitcher's mound, drop it, wave, and then leave. Our dumb comedian friend did that.
How? Does anyone know?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay, well, why isn't he here? What did he ask?
I asked him to come because I was
Just
gonna
to know?
I wanted to have him him wear his jersey and his shorts and bring me a beer on stage. Because that seems like it would be the zenith of his participation.
Yeah.
But he said, no, I gotta go.
He was probably practicing ball stuff. I don't know.
Well, that's fantastic.
All right.
Thank you. That was a fantastic answer. I'd love to go on that bachelor party. That sounds
I'm
like
so
a
glad
great
to hear
bachelor
that.
party. So far, you're knocking it out of the park.
Fantastic.
Here's the thing, though. When I'm on my bachelor party, my girlfriend, Mallory, I don't want her bugging me. So, and this is a great time for you to use the phone a friend thing. Plan your bachelorette party.
Oh, my God. Claire, who will one day be planning my bachelorette party, God willing. Do you want to come phone a friend?
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
the
fantastic.
first time ever on a podcast, Claire Colin Pendergrass. Welcome her to the stage, everybody.
Yay! Okay, grab
Right
that
there.
mic. And just so everyone knows, Claire's not a comedian. She's my best friend since I was like 5 years old. And she's here tonight.
Do I do it like this?
No, not at all.
Let's get her set
that's
up.
so bad. That's so terrible.
Hold on.
Here, you can pull it out. Yeah, there you go. There it is.
Yeah. Claire!
Do you want to come? Do you want to stand up here, or do you want to stand down there? There you go.
I just have to say this is such an honor. I did not think I was going to be on stage,
Yay!
but I am thrilled.
Yeah, just make yourself at home.
Okay.
Yeah, this is our podcast now. It's called Two Bougie Bitches, and we're ready for it.
It's called Mallory's Bachelorette. Let me start by saying I did not prepare for this, so I apologize in advance because, you know, I'm a planner. And oh, wow.
Do you want to put your feet up on that?
It's a party of three. Thank you, Marty. Okay, so we've been talking about this for a very long time, Mal's Bachelorette, and I feel like it has to be international because I don't know what those reactions were about. I would prefer you to all be a little bit more supportive. She's been waiting a long time for this moment. We have to be international. We have a friend who really wants hers in Tokyo, so that's ruled out. Mel can't
Wait,
take
I thought
Tokyo.
that was mine.
No, that was Carly's.
Oh, fuck her.
Yeah, fuck her. So,
Such a bitch.
in my mind, the next greatest thing is Ibiza.
Way to say it like a dipshit.
Like a dipshit.
We're going to go to Ibiza. And we're not going to look anyone who grew up there in the face. Where there will be too busy giving us cocktails.
Exactly. And
Wait, I love this.
We're going to spend the whole weekend talking like this. I'm going to give you a lot of Molly.
Oh, yes. I'll take a pill and Ibiza. I know. None of you else are invited. It's fine.
Yeah.
No one else has to be there.
That sounds like a recipe for me not showing up to the wedding. You've been replaced by Fernando. The Ibizan Molly salesman.
But honestly, I mean, I feel like the only other idea I have for your bachelorette party is to top what we did on senior year spring break, which was like hide your drinking from other people because you were in peer group.
Yeah, I took a vow of not drinking
sobriety.
my senior year of high school. So then I just drank in the bathroom everywhere we went.
So we just have to top that, and I feel like it'll be a good weekend.
Yeah, honestly, that was a great trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Okay.
Mike, what do you think?
Sounds good. Oh, man. Also, hey, you mentioned something a couple times that is very interesting. You said we've been waiting for this for a while. How many of you guys came thinking that I was going to propose tonight? What a bunch of fucking idiots.
Do you know there's
One situation where I would be like, listen, I love my girlfriend. I also love my podcast. It'd be insane. Let's do it in the back of a bar I always try and get her to go to, and then she's like, nah, I'm tired. How magical. Fucking morons. Jesus Christ.
There's a group chat of women comedians
thank you so much,
who
Lauren.
have left Chicago. There's an active group chat wondering if we're getting engaged at this.
No
and
shit,
the friend
really?
of ours who told me about it, I was like, you tell all those bitches they're stupid. I would say no so fast.
You would not go for that.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna lie. I got up here and I was like, I'm getting in between this proposal right now.
You are dumber than I ever
Like
thought
I was looking at your pockets, being like, where? And I promised you I know nothing, but I was like,
from headphones.
from the audience, I was like staring at his jeans, like, where is the bulge of this ring box?
I thought we were finally connecting. But the fabled surprise party that I talked about on the podcast for weeks and weeks, we planned that together.
Hell yeah.
We knocked it out of the park.
Hell yeah.
That was a great party. They threw me an ER-themed surprise party because I had just watched all 17 seasons of ER, and no, I know. Marty's never going to talk to me after this. He's been so kind to me, and this is it. I know.
All Marty's thinking this whole time is like, how am I the one who used to have a podcast about depression? Fucking
And I'm gonna out myself here by
We're gonna
saying,
kick you off stage in 2 fucking seconds.
Great,
But what do you
okay.
got?
Well, I hate to admit this, but I don't know if the opening scene of her surprise party made it onto your podcast. Was that story told? Because I feel like
Oh my
we should
God,
tell
not really.
it.
But go. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but please tell it because it's amazing.
So we threw this surprise party for Mal at mine and my husband's house, and ER themed, and we were like, okay, we got to go all out for this. So we had wine in blood, like there were these bags that looked like
bags.
IV bags. We filled them with wine,
So it's
they
like
looked,
shots?
They said like A, B, O negative.
yeah,
whatever.
they legitimately looked like they came straight from the hospital,
Yeah.
and they were filled with wine.
Syringes, Jello shots.
Yeah. We all wore scrubs.
Yeah.
We had like we dressed my
I'll show pictures, it was
husband
insane.
in he looked like a dead person. We put
Yeah,
like
he
this
had
like
makeup
white
on.
makeup all over him.
Fucking zombie makeup
Yeah,
on.
he needed to be resuscitated.
And so, instead of like a normal surprise party where like the birthday girl walks in and you just yell like surprise, we were like, let's put Ben on our coffee table in the living room and like strip him open and like pump him with like
Basically
looking like a
giving him
defibrillator, where he's like convulsing on the table, and she walks into the party and we're like, clear.
No, honestly, for like a full minute, they were giving him chest compressions, and I'm standing there and I'm like, wow, all of my friends and family are in this room.
And
Is
my
Ben
friend's
okay?
husband is having a heart attack.
Like no one, at no point, it took about like 15 minutes for someone to be like, happy birthday. And I was like, oh my God, this is a surprise birthday party.
It literally did.
Like, we got home that night
It was
and
like
Mike
an
was
hour
like-
and a half later,
Yeah.
and you were like, oh, is this my birthday party? It's amazing.
We got home that night and Mike was like, did you have a fun time? And I was like, I did, but I just didn't know what was going on for
I
most
was
of the
really
party.
confused by all of it, but I guess I liked it.
I just think we took it way too seriously.
I
It was just
loved
like
it. It was
got
a great
really,
party.
really far down
But
that
that's
path.
what you have to do for a good surprise party.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's also what you guys have to do in Ibiza.
Yeah.
Clearly, I took my time on this way too seriously too. So I feel like it's like
You did a great
Time to
job.
go.
Claire
Claire.
Holland, everybody!
that's so fun.
That was fantastic. Here, just give that microphone to Lauren.
Thanks, Lauren.
It's really... The sound people here at the Gman are the friggin' best. Yeah, we can shake hands. Do we shake hands? Yeah, I guess. What? Get the fuck out of here. She's the best, though. Claire Holland, everybody.
Yay.
CHP. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
You pulled a wild card out.
Oh, it was great. I love that.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
The next question I have for you probably isn't going to live up to that.
Okay, all right. We peaked.
When it comes to music at the reception, what are your DJ no-nos and your DJ yes pleases?
Okay, so this is a great question. I actually spend a lot of time thinking about this. Because we don't have any of the same taste in music at all
None.
whatsoever.
No.
So
No, that's not true.
Well, okay,
We
it's
got
my
two.
time to answer the question.
I apologize, and I will be talking about this in therapy on Wednesday.
So what I would say is that I would ban all of your music except I would love some Springsteen.
Yeah.
And that's it from the music you like.
Okay, so just
So
Bruce
anything
and
that's
no
at
bump. Okay.
Riot Fest, I don't want played at the wedding.
Understandable.
And then for my yes pleases, I think that my yes pleases are on your no list, and that would be the new Taylor Swift album, beginning to end on repeat until it's time to go. We would, of course, have to find a band that is fronted by the one Taylor Swift. Because I don't believe in a DJ for a wedding.
Thank you. That's the right answer, everybody.
Okay, yeah.
We got to it, but
fuck that to hell. Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
We're getting a band.
A band, of course, a great band fronted by Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Dead Letter Office, the best REM tribute band in the country.
Fine, honestly. REM is fine too. That's
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
Yeah.
We'll have Dead Letter Office
Okay.
for half, and then the second half.
It's a Taylor Swift tribute band. Love it.
Sure. That's a great answer.
Thank you so
That's a
much.
fantastic. You're doing great so
Thank
far.
you so much.
We're doing good.
We're doing great.
We're doing great.
How are we doing? Great.
Last Claire. No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. See, the thing with me and Claire is I love Claire to death. She's the greatest, but more than I love her as a human being, I love giving her shit. It's my
He's a
favorite thing
bully
in
to
the world.
her.
I
It's
really
so
am.
rude.
But
All right.
she's the best.
Yeah. Cheers.
Your next question coming up.
Okay.
It's a sticky wicket, and it's also a new question
Oh, exciting.
that we haven't asked for more than probably about 3 or 4 episodes.
Okay.
But it's something that I always think is really weird at
Okay.
these weddings we go to. What would be your pick for the song for the mother-son dance? And also, since you're here, what would be your pick for your dance with the man who makes me call him Big D, Daryl? A real
He makes
thing.
everyone call him Big D, so Mike's not special.
Daryl's the greatest, by the
he's
way.
a good guy.
But he does make me sign into his Netflix account with his email, which is BigD002,
Yeah, it's
because apparently
That's true.
69420 was taken.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give it up for
Yeah.
Big D.
Yeah, he's the greatest. He's the
That's a
greatest.
great question. The dance with your mother. Maybe like
Yakety yak, don't talk back.
that's a great one.
Take out the papers and the trash.
Yeah, no, something with a little Motown in it. I love
Yeah,
that. I don't know a ton of Motown, but
Yeah.
I would say something from Detroit.
Well, the thin line on the mother-son dance is that it has to be about like admiration, but it can't be about love.
Sure, yeah.
It has to be about affection, but not romantic affection.
So then
It's a very
TLC's
tough
don't
thing.
go chasing waterfalls. That's what I say. Don't try too hard, honey.
There you go. Well, because my girlfriend before you, her name Tiffany Waterfalls.
So stupid.
She was guess what? She was a huge slut. She's not real. Don't owe that.
Yeah, she's not. Tiffany,
It's not a
Tiffany
real
Waterfalls
person.
is not a real
And people
person.
were like, huh? It's like, it's not a real person.
No. I know all of his exes. Tiffany Waterfalls is not a real
She's not.
person.
She's really not. They all have Polish last names
Oh wow.
because I'm from Detroit.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But what about for the father-daughter dance?
Probably a little Van Morrison.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know which one though. That feels pretty.
Because you want to dance for 8.5 minutes.
My dad's a really nice guy.
He's a great man.
It'll be a
is the
good
best.
party.
He is the best. He's the greatest.
Yeah.
He loves Queen and Queen tickets.
Yeah, he does.
It's
Yeah.
a big thing.
Yeah. It's a little
No.
inside baseball.
It really is. I
Yeah.
apologize. I don't apologize. You're going to tell me on the way home, you're going to tell me who you think's going to get divorced, that
Yeah.
other thing, and you're going to tell me that Queen joke wasn't bad.
I just didn't think it was for everyone.
Yeah, you're 100% right. This next question is something that I cooked up on the ride home today.
Ooh, fun.
So you are Jewish.
Yes.
I am not.
Correct. What are you?
What am I? Great question. I'm a recovering Irish Catholic.
Nice.
And that's something someone would name a terrible comedy special.
Yeah. Someone I think has.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you type
It's on
recovering
Amazon
comedy
Prime
special
for 99 cents.
Yeah. Some open micer who thought he had an hour has recovering Catholic kind of thing.
Yeah. So don't use that one.
But with that said, when we tie the old Natski, I get to step on the glass.
Yes, you do.
I get to step on that big glass.
Yeah.
Whose soul is in that glass that I'm smashing?
That's not what it is at all. Do you think that there's souls in those glasses? Is that what you've thought at all of these weddings?
I thought we were killing someone's soul.
No, that's a terrible rumor about the Jews.
Oh no!
What? I can't tell if you think that's real or not.
It's a bit.
Oh, unbelievable. Then the soul is our
hypothetically.
Hypothetically, I give it the soul. We crush the soul of. Who is the guy who's on Dancing with the Stars now? Who was the press secretary for a while?
Sean Spicer.
That fucker's soul. That's the soul I want in that glass.
Yeah.
Spicy, old spicy boy's soul.
Cool, man.
I don't know.
Why not, right?
Yeah. Why not?
Kick them all down.
I can't wait to go to the next Jewish wedding we go to, and now forever I'm going to be like, whose soul is in that glass? I'm not going to be like, Mazel Tov. I'm going to be like, whose soul are they stepping on?
Welcome to hell, Nickelback guy.
Yeah.
This next one is way more for you, but I think I'm gonna make it a two-hander.
Sure.
When we register, I would like for you to pick 3 things that you would like and 3 things that you think I would like. This is another fantastic phone a friend opportunity.
Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to phone a friend.
Okay.
Marty, do you want to participate?
Ladies and gentlemen, Marty DeRosa.
Yay!
Looks like a rockabilly painting of the devil. I said it to you earlier, and then it got a laugh.
Yeah,
that works.
Pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Do you want to get up on stage there?
Oh, sure.
Janetti? There you go.
Thanks. You sit down.
No, don't sit on that.
You guys are doing great.
It says 4 beers, not butts. You can't sit on that one.
You guys are doing great.
Thank you.
I thought he was going to propose, I'll be honest.
Did you really?
I really did.
Fuck you.
Part of me is like, he's sweating so much. He's got to be proposing. But then I go, that's just Mike.
Yeah, that's a normal effects or amount.
I have a quick question for you, Mallory. At what point in dating Mike were you like, oh, he just sweats like this?
Oh, our first date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought you'd be like, God, is he nervous? And then at one point you'd have to go,
This is just him. No, it was fairly early on.
Because I imagine, like, after a wedding, your fancy friends are like, so Mike sweats a little bit.
Mike really loves dancing, I guess.
Really?
He's doing a lot of
killing
it.
it on the dance floor.
Yeah. Did he take all the kids out back and run them around the synagogue 800 times? No, he just signed the guest book, and that's it. And then he got that
Oh,
sweaty.
Marty, you cocksucker.
Yeah. Also, you thought he just would go on a boat? That's no wrestling or boss tones or anything?
No, I had the wrestling.
Well, I mean, he was there for wrestling, but you took him away from it.
Yeah.
Oh, but I did say he could stay for all 5 days if he wanted to for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry if that wasn't clear. I didn't intend to send you to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with
and then
you.
not allow you to go inside.
The fact that you're even giving me the option to stay for Raw and SmackDown,
Nice.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he doesn't even want to do it. He's too cool for it. All
The
right, 3
fucking neck
things.
beard, baby. Daisuke Sakamoto. Sorry.
What?
That's great. That's a great reference.
Yeah, it really is.
So 3 things for
Yeah.
Mike. Okay. Number 1, live band karaoke with the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Yeah.
So I just get to, here's what
Dickie's just like,
I'm gonna go over here. You do your thing. I'm gonna be over here. You do your thing, Mike. I trust you with the band, Mike. Dude, I trust you inherently with my band. I can use a night off, O'Keefe. So I appreciate you.
I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah.
I hate it.
yeah, right? Is it weird you're gonna have a brass band at your wedding? Like, oh no.
I'm going back to a sweaty basement in Milwaukee.
The priest is like, does anybody object to this union? And she's like in the back, just like, like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm just getting my horn ready for Rascal King.
Royal.
So royal oil. So live band karaoke, Boss Tones, and then whatever.
Do you know
else.
what a registry is?
Yeah,
Okay.
they have
It's
that
just
at
your
Bed Bath &
dreams.
Beyond. You just have to ask. You just gotta know people at Bed Bath & Beyond. That's
It's
the
on the
Beyond.
secret menu.
The Beyond is Dickie Barrett can be a little bitch. You can do whatever he wants. That's
Coupons expired.
Number 2, he gets to wrestle his own match.
Okay.
And I
Jesus
picture
Christ.
Mike wearing
I don't
a
want that
Andre
at
the
all.
Giant style singlet, the little one
I only
shoulder.
get one strap.
Yeah, you only get one.
I pull it down when I get mad, like Jerry Lawler.
Black boots, but the old '70s line, like the sports socks. He's gonna look a little like an old jobber, but we're gonna love him anyway.
Maybe.
I'll get my stuff from the box.
Yeah,
you know?
he's just gonna get the shit kicked out of him, and he's gonna love every minute of it. He's gonna be real sore the next day, but he's gonna act like he's not. He's gonna be like, "They really took care of me in there," and you're like, "You're hurt," and he's like, "No, not at all."
It's like, no, Max Warner broke my jaw for real.
Also, I love the idea of sending him to a water park because he can sweat and everyone will just be like, "Oh, you're enjoying the water park." Because when you're Mike, every park is a water park. So that's that.
Soak City, baby.
Soak City. Yeah. And then just because he grew up a weirdo Irish Catholic, you're just gonna send him to just a good old church. You know what I mean? Just the night before, he's got that Catholic guilt of like, I just gotta go to a church for a while. And he's gonna wear khakis and tuck in a polo and just fucking do some praying. You know what I mean? Just some fucking fingers are interlocked, just like. And he's gonna pray like, okay, Mike. Yeah, like, Mike, what are you doing? You're like, no, man, this is important. I need to do this. You're like, you don't have to pray. And he's like, no, I really do. I really do. I need to pray. And then
I didn't do that before my dad's funeral.
Well, you know.
I really did.
A different kind of death,
Yeah.
you know?
That's a very different kind of thing.
Yeah. I guess maybe 3.5 would be him and Dickie Barrett sit down and they write a song about his dead dad. You know what I mean?
Hey, Dad, looking down at me on my day.
It's something like that. Yeah.
Your little boy is doing okay.
What's the?
How do I do this? Can we start a
I don't
Kickstarter?
know. What's the Jewish slang for a guy like Mike?
A goy?
A goy? No, but I mean like.
Goy? No, there's got to be a
Like
more.
what's the?
There's gotta be
should
like
we
a
call
more-
my grandma? I don't know.
Yeah. Like, what's the Yiddish slang for a sweaty boy? Like,
I don't know. I think if there was one, my grandma would have said it to me already.
Yeah. Schwitzy boy.
Schwitzy, you're right. Yeah. Schwitzy.
They call me Michael Schwitzpatrick. My heroes, everybody.
Thanks.
Here we go for them.
Yay!
Thanks, brother. Are we good? Did we get it? We get a little tangle? Oh, we're good.
Nice.
There we
Nice.
go. Remember to subscribe to Wrestling with Depression on iTunes. That was for me. That was a reminder for me. That was good. That was fun, right?
That was fun.
But you still got to answer, what do you want in the registry?
Oh my God, just knew everything. Okay, wait, I didn't know how big I could dream after Marty was up here. Who knew?
When Marty sent me to Mike O'Keefe fantasy camp.
I know. Do I mean, honestly, can I register for that too? Because if so, what would I do? I would do live band karaoke with Third Eye Blind.
Oh yeah, that's
No
the other
questions
thing.
asked.
Mel has a very weird thing where it's like, listen, I love Taylor Swift,
Yes.
but I also love Harvey Danger.
Yes.
The band who did Flagpole
Yes,
Sit-Up.
I actually did see them this summer. That's
Did you?
100% true.
Did they open for Third Eye Blind?
I believe so.
Oh, good for them.
No. That was Jimmy Eat World. So different band.
You just pissed off Angel.
I'm sorry, Angel.
Sorry.
I would register for just going and watching musicals for a week alone. I would just go to New York. I would get front row seats. No one would be around me.
Yeah.
I would sit front row. I would cry, and even the happy ones, no one would be able to talk to me. And that's
Yeah.
what I would do for 7 days straight.
Yeah.
And that's how I would register.
Have you listened to?
And then I would want new pots and pans. And maybe a new living
love
room rug.
Oh yeah, that thing's.
Oh,
That
no,
thing
can I
sheds
take
like
it
a
all back?
motherfucker.
I want to register for a beach house. Okay. Can I do that?
I love it. Yeah, you're in.
Okay,
you're
great.
in.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
What a great
Register.
Awesome. This has been good.
Yeah, I think so.
This has been solid.
Yeah, I think it's been fun.
We're winding down. We only got like 3 things left.
Wow, okay.
4, probably like 6 things left.
Okay, sure. I'm ready for
We're
all
gonna
of
be
them.
here until 2 in the morning.
I can't wait. I have literally nowhere else to be.
There you go.
I have half a pint glass of wine left. Unbelievable.
You still
I
have another
drove.
jug of Carlo Rossi to finish.
Seriously.
Shout out to all our homeless listeners drinking Carlo Rossi red wine that they stole from Big Ten Liquors
Yep.
in East Lansing, Michigan.
Shout out to Big Ten Liquors in East Lansing, Michigan. I don't know. Okay.
This is another 2-pronged one where I
Okay,
gave you 2
I'm ready.
different things. I would like for you to name me, first off, your Mount Rushmore of groomsmen. And this could be anyone. Fictional, non-fictional, historical, anyone imaginable.
Wait, just the best people to be your groomsmen?
Yeah. To be your groomsmen.
My groomsmen?
Yeah.
Can they be bridesmaids?
Sure.
I just think that'll help me understand the question a bit more. Do they have to be boys or girls is what I'm getting
They
at.
can be anybody.
Just the people that would be standing up there.
Your Mount
My
Rushmore.
wedding party. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I would pick...
Doing a bang-up job, Lauren. That was fantastic.
Okay, I would put Claire would be
Okay.
there. My sister. I don't want to get in trouble.
With either your sister or Daryl
She'll
or
listen
Lisa.
to this,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be in trouble.
That's the thing. Kim is a huge fan of the show.
Yeah, and my whole family is. My whole family listens to the show. I get texts from my aunts and uncles being like, I think that Mike talked about me on the podcast yesterday. And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't listen to that. I don't know. I'm sure. Shout out to Uncle Lee.
Real quick, we'll do 1, 2, 3. We love you, Kim. How's that sound?
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. We love you, Kim. Oh, there we
she's
go.
gonna love that.
She really is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off her. I'm not gonna be able to.
You're gonna be the tops. Okay.
Yeah. She
My-
always yells at me for not giving her good hugs, and I just go a side hug because that's how we hug in my family where everyone hates each other. Go on, sorry.
That's true.
But I love Kim. She's the best.
Okay, I choose Michelle Obama. I can do whatever I want, right? Okay, I do Michelle Obama, I do Amy Poehler, and then I do Sarah Bareilles, but then I want her singing while I walk down the aisle.
Okay, so more of a Mount Rushmore tour guide.
Yeah, wait,
Okay, cool.
what? Does it have to be all presidents?
No.
If so, I have that list too.
There's 4 people on Mount Rushmore. You named 5. Bareilles tour guide.
Oh yeah. She'll be the audio tour.
I love
That's
it.
fine. That's great. I had, frankly, how many of you knew there were 4 people on Mount Rushmore? Oh, wow. Okay.
Literally everyone's raising their hands.
Unbelievable, Mallory. Wow.
I
okay.
went to Michigan. You went to Michigan State. I'm smarter than you.
I don't say that. I just think it.
Oh, it's 1, 2, 3. We love you, Uncle Lee. 1, 2, 3. We love you, Uncle Lee. There we go.
Nice. Okay.
He's good.
Great.
My mom called him a libtard to my face.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that fun? Yeah, it's fucking
And then Mike
weird.
talked about it on the podcast, and then Uncle Lee texted me and was like, "Hey, did Mike's mom call me a libtard?" and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
And I had to be like, "Yeah, you should stop talking about your opinions." That's not true. Uncle Lee's the best.
Yeah.
So the flip side of this question:
Okay.
who would be the 4 people you would pick? Fictional, real, imagined, whatever, to hold up the 4 legs of my chair during the horror.
Oh, wow. Well, okay, so typically it's just the strongest people with the least bad backs that take that.
So no orthodontists.
So no orthodontist, not David Phillips.
Wow, taking swings at Tiny Dave. Ooh.
Could someone just tell me 4 very strong wrestlers so I can repeat them?
Jake something?
Jake
Okay.
something.
Mance Warner.
Raven. Sure, nice. Good callback. Love that.
And Tommy Dreamer. There we go.
Okay, all right. And those are your 4 dream men holding you above their
There we
heads
go.
in a chair.
You could have used that, but that's fine. You could have
Phone
done the
a
phone a friend,
friend?
but it's okay.
I phoned 2 friends already.
You already did it. You can use as many phone a friends as you want.
Well, on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you only get 3, and I don't know what's coming my way, so I'm playing the long game, baby.
Fuck Regis Philbin.
Who's hosting that now? Is that still on?
Who's hosting? It's like during the day.
It was Meredith Vieira for a minute.
Was it?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Oh, good for her. She is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I like about Meredith Vieira? Grace. I think she's the epitome of grace.
She's beauty and she's grace.
She's great. I love her.
That's good.
She's great.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Meredith Vieira cast. We're talking about how much we want to make out with Meredith Vieira.
Yeah, I would, honestly.
So we're almost to the end of
Okay.
this. But before we do, there's one thing that we have to do for a little bit.
Okay.
And then there's another thing, a special thing that I'm going to bring back just for our live episode.
Okay.
But and that thing is right on the. No.
Unbelievable.
But
This is humiliating.
It really is for both of us. Mostly Tony. It's time for the ASMR minute.
Oh, fun. I love this minute.
Okay, so we're gonna, and you guys, if you have any ASMR sounds that you like, please make those sounds for yourself. I will point this microphone towards you.
Yeah.
So if there's any sounds that you have in your mind that give you the tingles, just make them real quick, and then we'll make them, and we'll do it for a couple seconds, and we'll get through it. All right.
Okay, ready?
And 3, 2. Welcome to the ASMR minute. It's so nice to be here. This is probably one of the first ever live ASMR things. Oh, some magic from Angel. Angel doing some magic card tricks. Oh, this is good. Let me pick a card.
Repose, you coward.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want to watch that side table magic.
I'm just a side table. Meg, would you like to say something, ASMR? No. Good call, Meg. All right.
Good to see you there. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, Meg. Meg, we love you. You're the best.
Hi, Meg. Thanks so much for coming.
Meg, one of my oldest friends in the entire world. We've been friends since.
Chicago.
She's moved to Chicago. We're so happy. She's been one of my best friends since 2008.
She's really nice. She came to one of my shows when she first came to town. It was really thoughtful.
She didn't know anybody, but she's here, and she's so happy to be here.
I love that color on you. It looks really
You look fantastic, Meg. Meg, you look great.
You should wear more orange.
You look
It's really
fantastic.
good on
More orange. Go for orange, yeah. What happened to Sid? No Sid tonight. No, okay, sorry. Sid is Meg's dog. I thought the dog was going to be here. This is good.
Oh,
A lot of people thought.
I haven't met Sid yet.
What's up?
I haven't met Sid yet. That would have been really nice.
What?
I haven't met Sid yet.
Oh, Sid's a great dog. Mal, is your ASMR song shushing me? That was the ASMR minute, you guys. For some reason, a segment I still do on the show.
I love it. I find it very peaceful.
But right now, I would like to bring back a segment that we haven't done for a while. And it's very important because we have a mic here set up for all of you. So it's time for the Bane impression of the week.
Yay!
If anyone would like to come up here and do their best impression of Bane, the guy from Batman. Nope, it was called Dark Knight Rises. But he was also in one of the Schumacher.
I was just thinking if I could do it. I can't.
So instead of doing it, you just burped in the mic.
I thought I was making a different noise, and
you're fine.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm still gonna French you. But does anyone have a Bane impression they'd like to do?
Yeah.
Paige, come on up here.
I'm not wearing hockey pants.
Paige Blair, everybody.
Yay!
Shocky.
Can we get Shocky too? Yes.
Sarah Shocky from Marty and Sarah.
Yay! Marty and Sarah love wrestling. We love Sarah Shocky.
Marty DeRosa's child bride. I'm sorry. I love you so much, buddy. It's great to see you.
I'm pretty sure my penis doesn't work.
That was fucking perfect. That was perfect.
Hey, Marty, propose.
Marty, propose. Oh wait, you just fucking elbow Dreezy in the face.
Why are my shoulders sweating?
Oh, what a cocksucker. Marty and Sarah love making me cry at nights. Dreezy, get up here. Ladies and gentlemen, a two-timer on the show, Dave Drees.
Baba Booey, Howard Stern's penis.
Tiny David Phillips. Tiny Dave.
Some people are friends of the pod. I merely attended one.
You got Tone Balone? You got something? No. Okay. Anyone else? Oh, Marty's coming back up again.
I've never had to knock on wood, but I know someone who has, and I wonder if I could.
Oh my God! Someone call up fucking Tom. What's his fuck? Guys, the Bane minutes. I can't wait for the Bane impression of the week. I'm sorry. The Bane impression of the week. That was fucking amazing.
That was amazing. Way to go, everyone.
Good job. Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. All right. So now it's time for the rubber to really meet the road.
Okay.
It's really time to get down to it. This is the thing that most people scared of, you know?
Sure.
Terrified.
Sure.
So now it's time for you to do my best man speech.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and this is, maybe this is a chance for you to propose to me. Who knows? We're very progressive.
Not that progressive.
Speaking of progressive, Pete Buttigieg is in the back, everybody.
Mayor Pete, everybody.
Half the crowd looked. I don't know.
I looked. I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up here speaking French and like bringing pizza for everyone.
Hey, you guys want to have pizza with me? Okay, so we're all gonna make the noise that people make right before a speech at a wedding, and Mal's gonna do my best man speech.
I might want to phone a friend on this one. Can I do that? Oh wow.
That's a great question.
Okay.
You can phone a tag team partner where you guys can tag team it together. How's that sound? That seem like a good? Does that seem like a good?
Yeah. Okay.
You can phone a tag team partner.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to phone Sarah Shocky.
All right, that's
Who's
perfect.
an angel.
Sarah Shocky,
everybody. Incredible. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a bit of a format for speeches for best men and rehearsal dinners and things like that. I'm very good at it. So can we get Sarah a mic? Yeah, that's great. Okay.
Here. Let me step over here.
So,
and get a whiskey shot from
First of all,
Tiny.
you got this, girl.
Thank you so much. Number one, I just want to say I am not a fan of group speeches, but anything for Sarah Shockey, okay? All right, great. Thank you all so much for coming out to Maya and Mike's someday hopeful wedding. I am somehow both the best man and looking awesome tonight in white.
Yeah, girl.
Thank you.
Give it up for the bride.
Yes. When I first met Mike, I thought, who is this guy Facebook messaging me after this open mic at the Logan Theater?
We did not stay on a local comedian then.
We did not. We thought, honey, we are here. We are focused on our career. We do not talk to boys. But then some of those boys hit those DMs. Yes.
Sup, girl.
Sup, girl. Anyhow, here we are 3.5 years later. I'm hoping not too far away.
TikTok. TikTok, it's free to download. You can make your own memes.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I was wondering. Okay. I literally thought it was like a Vine, but it's not. Okay.
It's like we're trying to still have Vine and we don't.
We don't. I wish. Okay, anyhow, back to the best man speech. Mike, you did great when you met Mal. We never thought you had it in you, but look at this. You did. You're here today with all of your friends and all of your family.
This is like you put $1 in a vending machine and got 4 things, Mike.
And they weren't all mints.
We got Lay's, we got M&M's, we got Reese's
Snickers.
and a drink.
Anyhow, so here on your most special day, in front of all of these people, I just want to say, you outkicked your coverage.
And you're finally gonna get laid, Mike.
Yay!
Oh my God. So they actually just read a transcript from most best man speeches. That's all it was. Sarah Shockey, everybody!
Yay!
I asked for 1 shot. They brought me 3.
Oh wow, I drove, so.
Yeah, I know. I don't want. And Shockey doesn't drink, so.
Well. I wish we'd mic'd the crowd for this.
Yeah. That was. Boy, oh boy, was that all too real. But I loved it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been such a fantastic night. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Every fiber in my being. But right now, it's time for the rubber to meet the road. It's time to see if you're going to be a baloney boy or a baloney butthead. So far, again, 0 for 44.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
What's
time
going to
to
happen?
It's time to see. And I'd like to announce, in the case of Bradford v. Baloney Boys, that you are my first groomsmen! You did it, number 1. My first groomsman, you did it, babe. You did it.
That's incredible.
However,
oh no.
Due to some research, you can't
be both a bride and a groomsman.
Yeah. And maybe if we get twice as many people to the next live Buddy of the Groom, I might propose. Disqualified.
I will literally kill myself if you are holding an engagement hostage for listeners on your fucking podcast. I will kill myself. I will move into their house. You can have our place. I don't give a shit. My mom is gonna call me so much after this goes out.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Just put her on. I'll talk to her. I won't do it on a podcast.
Thank you.
I'll do it somewhere else.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite nights I've ever had in comedy.
This has been a lot of fun.
This has been a dream come true. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Thank all of you.
I love you with every single cell in my body. I really do. You're the greatest. With that said, is there anything you want to plug?
Unbelievable. All my dates can be found That's just fuck, god damn it! All my dates can be found at my website. That's just MalloryBradford.com. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at @MPBradfo. This has been a lot of fun.
This has been the best. For me, Mike O'Keefe, for Mallory Bradford, for everyone you heard on the microphone tonight, Mary Kay Beck, Claire Holland, Paige Blair, Danny Dries, Marty DeRosa, Sarah Shockey, Tiny David Phillips, Angel Garcia making the noise on the cards. For the staff here at the Gman Tavern, give it up for Tiny Brayden Salzbeck. Give it up for one of my favorite people in the entire world, Katie DeGroots. Lauren on sound, Lauren killing it tonight. Woo! For my producer, one of the best fucking dudes, and I couldn't be happier that I found him. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Landsman, give it up for him. For Craig and Tuffy, my name is Mike O'Keefe. Till next time, till death do us fart. See you later.